Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 Hyundai Sonata. This is the Hybrid Limited. It's finished off in Aero Silver, and the MSRP is just over $39,000. So for this fully loaded hybrid, this has a lot of options and a really appealing price tag. We'll start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, you'll find the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder hybrid. This is paired to a 6-speed automatic, and combined it pumps out 192 horsepower, 151 pound-feet of torque just from the electric system alone. This weighs in just under 3,700 pounds, and as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking at 44 in the city and 51 out on the highway. Now as we move to the exterior styling, you'll notice this slim DRL strip that works its way to the turn signals on both sides. Headlights, high beams, and fog lights are in the lower gloss black trim accent, where there's also parking sensors too, some functional cutouts. You'll notice brushed aluminum for the Hyundai badge with very crisp lines coming down the hood. This also has the forward camera, the sensor for distance pacing, and some more brushed accents along with gloss black for the entire lower section. Now this also has ground clearance of 5.3 inches, so fairly adequate for a sedan like this to be able to go places. There's the two-tone design for the 17-inch wheels. The turn signal is also in this trim accent just behind the tire. So the power folding side mirrors just have a camera with that two-tone design. There's also gloss black for the lower side skirt, some brushed accents for the window trim, and this gets a full moonroof up top. There's also more crisp lines flowing down the side in the lower section of the door and just above the door handles there, leading our way to the back where there's a lot of gloss black. There's also some functional aerodynamics for that upper section, LEDs for all of the lighting, backup camera, parking sensors, and then more gloss black and brushed accents for the lower section. You'll notice Sonata is also spelled out with the brushed aluminum finish there. And then with this being the top trim level, not only does this have remote start, so you can lock it and hold this button. Now you won't hear it, you will just see the lights illuminate to let you know that the vehicle is on and ready, because this has the smart park assistance. So just by using one of the two controls, you can either have the vehicle go in reverse or drive without actually being in the vehicle itself. As soon as you release that control, it will apply the brakes. So if you're in a tight parking space and you need to move the vehicle to open the doors, you can quickly do that, and you can even shut the vehicle back off from there. So a really neat party trick to see from Hyundai. And then you can use the control in the key fob or the one to the right of the backup camera and gain access to the cargo space. Now for the Sonata, there's a pretty good amount of space in back. Now this model does not have a spare. You might be able to fit one in the back here, however, if you would like. There's also the release for the back seat, so that way you can place in some more items. And then two controls up top. You can just close the trunk lid or lock it as needed. Now as we move our way to the interior, it is currently locked, so I just need to grab one of the front handles and it will release, or you can use the key fob, of course. Now this has manual sunshades. There's some more brushed accents with the white interior, storage down below. And then with the backrest released, you have a good cutout here to place in some more items. And at 5'10", there's a good bit of space. You only have one storage pocket. There's vents and auxiliaries. Really small bulge in the middle too, if you have a middle passenger. And at 5'10", I have about a ½ inch or so of headroom. You could fit a car seat back here. I could have two other people back here. It is pretty spacious for this style sedan. Now this also has memory seating adjustments, Bose for the audio, window controls, side mirror adjustments, more storage as well, and then the power operating front seats. It is a low vehicle, so it's easy to enter, and you'll notice the seat is now going to move forwards as we close the door and enter. Now this also has the leather steering wheel. There's paddle shifters too, voice commands, mode and tuning, along with a favorites button. There's volume and another Bluetooth control, and then cruise control settings on the left, along with a few controls to go through the gauge cluster. So you'll notice you can toggle between these three here, and then on one of them, you can scroll up and down to view some more of the vitals. So you can go through a little bit of information, which is nice. And then this model also has the blind spot indicators here. So just by using the turn signal, that will pull up that additional camera view just to give you some better visibility. Now the steering wheel is manual to adjust, so that release is located on the left. On the right side is your gear selector. So twist it counterclockwise for reverse, so you can bring up all of the angles. You can twist it clockwise for drive, and now get into the forward angle, where you have a few to choose from. There's also the 360 view as well. So you have the top down and you can swipe around the whole vehicle. Park's going to be located on the end of the stock. Now on the left side, there's the trunk release, the e-brake, a dimmer switch for the gauges, traction control, one air vent, the wood trim. There's also leather for the dash. This gets a head-up display as well. And with the infotainment system, you have a lot to go through. So within the Hyundai system here, you can go through all of these apps, just depending on what you would like to see. And I do currently have my phone paired to this system. So you can easily get into your phone now and go through all of this information and then go through how you have it set up as well. So it's very easy to go through. Now there's more vents underneath that and then physical buttons for this system too. So that way you can quickly get into all of this. There's different favorites that you can set up. There's also volume and tuning. Now underneath that, all of the climate adjustments, including the heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, there's fan speed, temperature, where you'd like the air to go, along with some defrosters. It's laid out very well and very easy to use too. There's also auxiliaries with wireless charging, a storage area you can place your phone upright with 2 cup holders behind that. There's also parking sensors, auto hold, a shortcut to the camera system, so you can pull that up while you are in park. And then there's also 3 different driving modes to get into as well. There's also storage in the armrest, storage in the glove box. You get a rear view up top along with dome lights and controls for both the sunshade and sunroof. And then here's a look at visibility where it's very easy to see over both shoulders. And in sport mode second gear, here we go, pedal to the floor. And this has a good bit to it. With that hybrid system, it does give it some more torque than what I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Those numbers are just not provided. So I think it's adequate for this type of vehicle, and you have a good bit to at least get up and move as needed. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the Hyundai Sonata. Really nice commuting sedan. If you are looking for a sedan, of course, you don't want an SUV or anything else. It offers a lot of space for its sizing. And with the hybrid system as well, it does work in the background. So it's not a plug-in hybrid, it's just that assistance in the background, and there's no full EV mode for this particular model. Some hybrids do have that. There are no modes for that, but every now and then EV will pop up on the lower right side there, acting in the background. So depending on the throttle input and of course the driving mode that you are in as well, if you're in eco mode, now we can see EV popping up on that side just to give some more of that assistance and use part of the battery system. So you can see it's probably 70–75% charged at the moment, and with the regenerative braking, that will charge the system as you go. So again, it's in the background. It's not something that you have to worry about necessarily, but it does give you some of those added benefits, some smoother accelerations and things like that. So it's really neat to see, just depending on how you're driving, of course, with the different driving modes and how far you're driving. This is going to be a great commuter, and you'll be able to go on very long trips without having to fill up. But let's go ahead and merge into traffic here so we get back up to speed with front wheel drive in just the normal mode here. The paddles are also fairly responsive as well. If you do want to shift using those, you can, but for the most part, just in normal drive here, it accelerates. It's very smooth in the shifts too. It is interesting to note that this has a 6-speed automatic and not a 7, 8, 9-speed like some other models, but it seems to drive very nice for the 6-speed, very smooth. Even out on the highway, it's not high in the RPM range, so it's definitely geared correctly for having 6 gears. And it doesn't have a CVT, which I know a lot of people might be drawn to this because it does not have a CVT transmission. So it is going to be a little bit smoother and nicer to appeal to more people, of course. But it's a great place to be. All the materials are super nice. There's some plastic, but there's also a lot of soft touch materials too, even leather on the dash as well. So for under $40,000, this is hard to argue with what you are getting for the money, and a vehicle that you can drive every day and really rack up the miles on and just have a comfortable and user-friendly interior as well. So that is going to wrap it up for the 2026 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid Limited. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads, and I will see you all in the next video.